This is Lara's challenge in reaction to There Are No Villains in Arcane by Nexenor. Some other channel, the YouTube channel Nexenor. And that's some one reaction description. Or is it just not stocking channel? Here's one of the channels. Some links is this, the description of all stories. Okay, so that's what it says. I'm gonna try the like say Arcane begins now try a thing and super so with whatever music. That's the plan. Don't know if it'll work, let's try. Okay, 3, 2 sorry, one more time. 3, 2, 1, play.
Arcane keeps surprising you. While the plot is good, the setting is amazing, and everything about it looks and sounds absolutely beautiful. The thing that stood out to me most in my viewing of Arcane is how it kept defying my expectations. I've consumed a lot of media in my time, and none have consistently surprised me and impressed me with character growth and development, and how it tied to the overall meaning of the greater narrative. I've seen a lot of people and a lot of sources praise Arcane for being a fantastic story in all the regards possible when it comes to creating content, but there's this one detail that I think is so important to the success and grandeur of what Arcane is trying to get across, and sad to say, I don't see anyone talking about it, so I had no choice but to stick a finger up my bum and make an analysis video. Who knows? Maybe it's the dawn of a new era and I'll decide to shit on other communities with epic analyses of content and media. Who knows? Subscribe and like and all that. At its core, Arcane's story and theming is very, very much surrounding classism. The idea of you have people born in the Undercity and you have people born in Piltover, and because they are born in these different circumstances, different locations, that they are worth inherently different things. Classism is something that we see in many pieces of fiction as well as in real life, as much as it hurts to say, whether it's expressed as sexism or racism. The idea of the circumstances of one's birth being relevant to the value of the individual.
Yeah,
Arcane does such a great job crafting this, getting you to understand it, getting you invested in it, and then it turns everything on its head with brilliant character writing. And the two characters that I would like to highlight most for this specific analysis video, my boy Victor, who no, I am not gay, but if I was, anyway, and the second one, Silco, the most underrated character in the entire story by like a landslide. Now, don't get me wrong, I love all the characters like Jinx and Vi and Echo, etc., etc. But I mentioned these two specifically because you could see the character writing in all of those other characters and the style expressed in how Victor and Silco follow their character arcs. In the last episode of Arcane, Victor says, "In the search of greatness, we stop doing good." This character was introduced as someone from the Undercity, someone who knows all the wrongs of society, someone that's lived through them, and someone that's continually haunted by them, and how he's treated by every single person around. He works together with Jace on creating Arcane, which has the ability to create all sorts of weapons and open up technology to a completely new era, where finally he can do something to contribute to how the world looks at everyone. And despite this, his morals never sway. When writing a character like Victor, I don't think anyone in any other media wouldn't write him as a villain. When writing a villain character, it's so important to give them a relatable raison d'etre, a reason to be bad. Evil for the sake of evil is the cop-out, arc anime villain writing style that so many people hate, and rightfully so. It's so annoying when a villain doesn't have a motivation to become a villain, because then you can't relate to it. Arcane is cool because there are no villains in the entire story, which is why Victor and Silco are perfect examples of this. Now, no one watching Arcane would think Victor was a villain. However, let me give you a few examples in easy villain crafting for narratives. You have a story that's all about classism. You have a character who gets shit on in every corner of existence. He's a dude who's looked down upon because he was born in the Undercity. He's a dude who all of a sudden gets bad health problems. He's a dude who has infinite power right in front of his reach. And he says to Jace, "Promise me one thing, you will destroy the Hexforce." This is a character who is given plausible reason and plausible ability to become a villain, but he's someone who remained steadfast in what he believed in and flipped every expectation on its head, becoming basically the most ethical character in the entire story. Unbelievable as that sounds. Now, the reason why I mentioned him alongside Silco is because Silco is the absolute opposite when it comes to character progression, but it's the absolute same when it comes to expressing the values that Arcane was trying to promote, and the same writing style, flipping expectation upon it. He's introduced as a villain, unlike Victor, and he's given every reason biggest threat being Vander in episode 3, and he turned the Undercity into a thriving metropolis. Yes, the bottom feeders of society get absolutely fucked over like everywhere else, but as far as he's concerned, he's the upper class. And not only that, he managed to be enough of a point of stress to Piltover that they were willing to sign away rights to the Undercity of being a free country. Everything he wanted in all of his dreams. But as he says in the final episode of the story, is there anything as destructive as a daughter? Wait, what? The guy that was roasting Vander is like really good dude who's doing everything he possibly could to stop wars. And the entire philosophy of Silco was saying, yo, you gotta put personal feelings aside. You gotta worry about shiz. You gotta make sacrifices for the greater good of the overall Undercity community. Be a bit of a utilitarianistic bastard, accomplish your goals, and do something great. But no. The craziest character development that I've seen in a long time is Silco, going from a character with steadfast utilitarianistic beliefs to the point that he kills someone that he truly loves in order to take these beliefs to the next level, only for him to develop into the exact same character that he kills. Silco in episode 9 is Vander of episode 1. He truly loved Jinx, and he would have never, ever given her away, even if it meant accomplishing every goal that he's been striving for over years. This is the same exact character development as Victor had, just a complete opposite. It also set up everything in the world to establish Silco as an arch-villain getting what he wants. But due to character development, Silco was able to push all of that away because he finally understood what love actually is. Cringe as it might sound, Silco was framed through the entire story as a villain. However, that's purely through narrative framework and clearly not taken from an objective viewpoint. There's always a narrative. There's always good and bad when it comes to writing stories, revealed through character roles like protagonist and antagonist. The beauty of Arcane is not only that it'll defy every single expectation of you through the characters that develop, through people that you think will become villains just not becoming villains, and through people that you view as villains actually being heroes. All the lines here just purely get blurred.
I don't call it hero.
Every single character
He's a hero
has a
for
reason
his own
as to why they're doing what
He is a hero,
they
so
all
it's
grow
yeah,
over the
all I
course
can
of the story,
say.
and they're only in the positions they are due to society. Oh, society cringe. Everyone hates society. And how under different circumstances, every single character would be a different person. The plot of Arcane to its core is a story about classism. And then you have all these other characters and developments and fantasy and mysticism and all this crazy development happening with political forces gathering and making alliances, backstabbing and fighting. But at the end of the day, every single character development is purely through this same exact classism that we've gotten to know, and that's been established from the very first episode. Jinx is only cuckoo because of what she experienced throughout the story. And it's the experiences that the characters go through due to choices that they make or due to circumstances beyond their control that crafts them into who they are. Yeah, the animation, the sound design, all that was truly amazing. And I loved Arcane for that as well. But the way the basic theme of Arcane plays out through every single character and every breath everyone takes in the entire world is just so freaking cool and worthy of respect. Which is why I made this video. Yes, I didn't make this video for you, bastards. No, I made it purely for myself and because I was frustrated that the world does not understand Arcane. Moral of the story, we live in a society. I know, deep shit. Share this video around, let me know if you want me to do more videos and random shit that just I think the world got wrong. Stay weird, fam.
Well, seriously though, like, I don't think no one's like that. I just don't think a lot of people are talking about it. And like, honestly, that's kind of right. Not kind of, actually, because I see it part, honestly. Oh, I forgot to mention one of the trip for this. Man, that was a good video. I don't agree with everything that says of these. Honestly, he's really nice side. Russell left. For the most part, he's a good guy. I think to left all the way. If he's not here, because I thought with his. Just go circle. Anyway, guys, anyway, that's all I really have to say about this video. It's pretty great. I'm glad I watched it, but like, it's for this video. I honestly hope he does more Arcane videos. Actually, I've seen the Dark Session is great in this video. So see you all, and you know the rest of this guy's videos. We'll see. At the end of the video, I would just like to thank my current subscribers on YouTube and my Patreon, and my patrons on Patreon. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment on the video if you would like to. If you enjoyed the channel, please support me and subscribe. You can find the links to my Patreon and Twitter, as well as links to reactions and videos in the description down below. If you want to support me on Patreon, please do. There are many rewards you can get, and I appreciate it. And like my favorite anime reviewer would say, sayonara, bye bye.